11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think we're gonna win it.
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
And thanks to those joining me live and those that be joining me on the archive. D-Style here. So much to talk about. So we're going to talk about it, man. Make no mistake about it, guys. A lot to review here. So let's go ahead and go over. First of all, don't get mad at me. All right? Do not get mad at me. Don't do it. Get mad at yourselves. What do you guys think was going to happen? Now, this is the early signs. It's what's happening. It's the early signs of it. All right? That's what's going on. What did you think was going to happen? What did you think? Like, ultimately, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, what is he talking about? I'm talking about the whole Saudi experiment. What did you think was going to happen? You thought all these promoters, and these sanctioning bodies were going to have a free ride forever? The fighters, they were going to have a free ride forever. You can't hear me? What's going on? Hold on, guys. What do you mean volume? I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? Let's do a quick sound check. If you can hear me, just let me know right away. Somebody in the chat, or am I muted? Or is this just JC? Yes, what? Yeah, okay. Oh, obviously, you could. If you couldn't hear me, you wouldn't say yes. Anyway, I'll take back what I said. But that's you, JC. Can somebody in the chat tell JC that it's him? When somebody type down JC, eres tu way, or some shit, can somebody tell him? All right, if you guys don't mind. Were you playing with me, JC? What's going on right now? All right, I'm good now. I've been good. What's going on right now? I did give my thoughts on that. We talked about that, but I'm very limited on time, and I want to talk about this. I have a lot of thoughts about I'm not surprised about what happened with the WBA, the commission, the New York State Athletic Commission with a cowardly move. They acknowledge it was a knockdown, but they will not overturn it. Pathetic, just completely pathetic. Okay, was I muted for real? I feel like y'all playing games with me or something. This is how I feel right now. I feel like Carlos M and JC join forces. They're like, hey, let's fuck with D-Style. Right? But anyway. Look. Turki, are you guys surprised? Like, for real? Are you surprised by what's happening? Like, you thought these promoters, fighters, managers, sanctioning bodies, all of them were just going to get this charity for life? You thought they were just going to have a free ride for forever. Like we had boxing content creators on here. I mean, saying stuff like this with confidence, like, yeah, the Saudis could do this forever. They have an endless pit of money. They said, oh yeah, they don't care about losing money or any of that. Like the Saudis are going to keep pumping money. Like as long as the fighters are willing to fight, they're going to keep pumping in the money, man. Like they don't give a shit. The Saudis here, like, man, that's like rich dudes going to a strip club, bro. They're gonna make it rain, brother. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. Making it rain out here. Making it rain. But my thing is, y'all really thought like this was gonna last forever? Like nothing. Like, I even talked to people with confidence telling me, oh yeah, they have an endless pit of money. Look at all the money that Saudi Arabia has. Like touting the money of Saudi Arabia. Like if that means they're just gonna, out of the kindness of their hearts, just keep pumping out money for boxing forever and ever. Now, I'm not saying they're done pumping out money for boxing. I'm not saying this happened overnight. But what I'm telling you, you really thought that the sanctioning bodies and the promoters were going to get a free ride forever? Of course they came in together. Of course they got together and squashed their beefs, and because the Saudis are paying the tab. But everything I've been watching, just like that song of the play, I've been watching every step they make, every move they make. I've been watching them. Right? That's a police song. Okay? I don't want anybody to come in and, oh no, that's a P. Diddy song. Stop it. All right? It's a chorus. Do not come here and tell me, no, that's the hook to another song. Stop it. I've had these arguments before, and I get very serious about them. Stop. All right? But my point is this. You really thought this is going to be like forever? Forever and ever. Like, you guys really believe that they're like, oh yeah, the gravy train and these they're all going to get free flights to Saudi Arabia. The Saudis are going to come in and just pay the tab and let everything be the way it is forever. And they will lose all the money because they're willing to do it because they have so much. They have an endless pit of money, I was told. And the promoters, look at them. They're getting along. Like they were going to get a free ride forever. Like, you guys really thought that. The sanctioning bodies. Mauricio Suleiman went from, oh yes, the corruption of the ring belt. They're a business. They make money. Right? I think I have the audio clip. Let's see if I can play it. I believe I have it here. This is Mauricio Suleiman, by the way. All right? Let me play you guys your dude, Mauricio Suleiman.
Make money. They are biased because they are a business. They make money. They are biased.
Remember when Mauricio was talking shit about the Ring magazine about 2 years ago? And man, this guy he couldn't hold back his thoughts, right, about the Ring magazine, right? He completely forgot about all that once he started getting involved with Riyadh after, Turkey bought the Ring magazine and everything. He completely forgot about all that to the point where this dude started to give away, handing out Man of the Year awards. This is the guy you guys are standing behind, by the way. All right? Let me read this for you guys right now. All right? Let's read this together. This is a press release. Turki Al-Sheikh dedicates WBC Man of the Year award to HRH Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. In recognition of his significant contributions to the global promotion and development of boxing, the World Boxing Council has presented its prestigious Man of the Year award to Turki Al-Sheikh, chairman of the General Entertainment Authority. The award ceremony took place on Monday evening in Hamburg, Germany. They were giving awards. This is Mauricio Suleiman, guys. Mauricio Suleiman is handing out awards. Look at right here. He's handing out an award. This is your dude. This is the guy that's going to be fighting against Turki al-Sheikh. This is the dude that's going to be checking him right here. This dude that gave him awards. The sport of boxing has been an embarrassment. Has been embarrassing itself, right? Groveling at the feet of the Saudis. This dude was put in the Nevada, Boxing Hall of Fame. They put him in the Hall of Fame, y'all. They were calling him the face of boxing. I mean, what are we doing? And now you're going to clutch your pearls because TKO is getting involved, right? Everybody's trying to clutch their pearls. Oh, boxing's not for sale. Who do they think they are? Boxing's not for sale. Boxing will not change its ways. Boxing's stuck in its ways. We're not going to become like the UFC. We are boxing. We've been around for 100 years. Right? Prize fighting has done a lot of significant changes over the centuries. A lot. All right? This wouldn't be the first. So you can get angry about it, whatever it is. I don't even like look, I have my reservations about TKO and Turki, and I do, and I've spoken on them. But right now, here's what happened, guys, right? All these promoters and all these sanctioning bodies, they've been played. Every single last one of them got played like a fiddle. Every single last one of them. They all got played. All of them. He handed many of them, like Oscar De La Hoya, a temporary lifeline, basically. But ultimately, what has he done? He's already disrupted their businesses. He's helped them a lot, but he did it at a cost, a very damaging long-term cost. Right? Fighters in these promotional companies are openly talking shit about their own promoters, right? And bypassing them to go directly to Turki al-Sheikh. And these promoters just let it happen, despite the contracts they have on them. They let it happen because Turki was giving them a lot of money, right? He's already stifled the market. He played all these dudes, bro, especially you should have seen the sanctioning bodies just groveling at this dude's feet. Groveling. Like Mauricio Suleiman, the sloppiest one of all. Like sloppy Suleiman couldn't stop groveling all over freaking this dude, calling him Man of the Year and giving him awards and setting up a Grand Prix with Riyadh season and all this stuff, playing the role of a promoter when you're not supposed to play the role of promoter. But I'm expected to believe that they're enforcing the Ali Act. Give me a fucking break, bro. It's 100% true. This comment is facts. I'll leave it up for a little bit. These dudes got on their poles, bro. They shook that ass, took off their thongs, spread wide and everything for dollar bills from Turkey, bro. Every single last one of them, right? And here you guys are now thinking that the cavalry's going to come together and fight against this force coming. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break, dude. TKO's coming. Oh, no, we can't do this. Clutching their pearls. Oh, no. We can't. Boxing is such a dignified sport. I saw somebody post, don't worry. Boxing always exposes the corrupt. Like, what do they do about it? Like, what does boxing do about corruption? Nothing. Nothing. All right? Bro, they got cast aside. All these promoters and sanctions, they all got casted aside. right? And they know what happened. They know the power play. Like they know exactly what happened, right? And guess what? Turkey and the Saudis already know that you're parasites. He doesn't have respect for these dudes. They're not principled people. They're not serious people. Maurice Suleiman isn't a serious player. He's not a serious dude. Nobody that allows a middleweight champion to hold a belt for over 1,000 days because he has mental health is a serious dude. That's not a serious person. All right? Turkey embarrassed all of these guys, using them like a cheap Buddha. Bro, it's what he did, bro. Like once you could be bought out, I know, I'm not going to expose them because I know some of these people, but I know situations where like of people in the industry, put it that way, I'll be as broad as I can, that paid the sanctioning bodies indirectly in some way, shape, or fashion to move fighters up the rankings. Okay? So, like, if you're already corrupted, if a couple $1,000 could corrupt you, like, how can anybody respect that? All that ass kissing and boot licking they were doing for Turki Al-Sheikh, giving them like special watches and giving them awards and all this, but now he's bad for boxing because TKO is involved. Oh no, we can't do that, Turkey. And we could all play this corrupt game, but you're supposed to join us and give us the money, right? And we've been shaking our ass in this poll, right? And Mauricio is the sloppiest. What about Mauricio? The one that like he got all the way on the very top of the pole, like Mauricio, all that. Like Mauricio, like he did like 5 spins, and Mauricio, the one that took off the thong and the bra like in the first minute, got in front of Turkey, spread his legs, everything. And Mauricio went all out. You know what I mean? Before Turkey even gave him $1, like you know what I mean? Just imagine. But now, I'm hearing all these fans saying, "Oh, TKO can't do nothing. The WBC will keep them in check." Well, why did Canelo? Why did he allow Turkey to not display the WBC belt at the photo shoot? How dare they? How dare they insult the WBC? The WBC has been around since forever, since the 60s. What are we doing? Look at the lineage. Look who held the belts. How can you do this? But you guys believe that's your champion? This is your dude? This is the guy that's going to keep Turki Al-Sheikh in check? This dude? This dude that wouldn't even enforce a mandatory for Benavidez to fight Canelo because he was worried Canelo would drop the belt. Okay? This is the dude that you think somehow is gonna fight for your interest as a fan against the evil tyrants that are UFC and MMA and Dana White and TKO. How dare they come to this side? Oh no! We got people talking about how the prestige of the WBC and like look at what they do. They give money to charity. They do good causes. It's another. Like I couldn't put it any better than this. I couldn't say it any better than this. Same Mauricio is going to keep Turkey in check, as I say, a hooker is going to keep her pimp in check, right? Turki Al-Sheikh already pimped all of these motherfuckers. He already pimped them. They already cucked to him. What the fuck are they going to do? What are they going to do? What do they got on them? They got nothing. So I'll tell you what happened. This is the theory of mine, and I believe it's very substantial. Right? One of the hookers in Mauricio Suleiman, right? Who's used to being the pimp dad. He's used to being the one, like when he was pimp slapping Adames and saying, no, you're a great interim champion. Adames saying, hey, are you gonna like at least make me the real champion? Like, why is Jamal Charlo allowed to be champion for over 1,000 days? You are an interim champion. You are my proud champion, my champion. He didn't give a fuck, right? All these we will enforce the. Remember he said enforce the Benavidez fight with Canelo by March. Remember he said that. We were looking for March to be the day. Like you didn't do shit, right? Now there's a lot of blame to pass around. I get it, guys. I know. Trust me. Yes, the Benavidez should have sued. He should have pushed more for it. And you got to ask questions. Why didn't they push more for it? All fair. However, I'm not going to excuse Mauricio Suleiman. See how quick he ordered Bivol to fight? It was like the next day or something. He just finished his rematch with Beterbiev, right? Defeated undefeated Russian who had defeated him in the last fight in a rematch. And all of a sudden, he's got an itch. Mauricio Suleiman. Oh, man, I got an itch, everybody. I just can't help it. I got to do a mandatory. Like not even a couple days later, I am mandating Bivol to fight Benavidez. Sounds nice, but hypocrite much. And Turkey's laying back like, you know I want to do the trilogy, right? You know we already announced that we want to do a trilogy. And you're coming out with this bullshit? Right? See, Suleiman was like that, you know, the prostitute that was getting a little out of line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, I don't need you. I could get dick all by myself and they could pay me, right? Like not understanding the situation. So Turkey's just like, okay, that client of yours, I'm going to offer more money to fuck one of my other prostitutes. Basically what he's doing. Maybe not the best analogy, but you get what I'm saying. Right? Why did Turkey Al-Sheikh just randomly come out and say, you know what? I don't want to bid for Benavidez Bivol anymore. I ain't going to do it. Bivol knows where his loyalties lie. Look at the language that's being used, right? You guys really think, let me tell you something, man. Mauricio Suleiman's going to fold like an accordion. I'm going to tell you right now. All these dudes right now standing behind Suleiman, just like they were standing behind Suleiman when he was saying dumb shit like this. Let me play it again, right? When he was saying this shit.
Business, make money. They are biased because they are a business. They make money.
Now, you're not a business, right? Let me remind you guys who Mauricio Suleiman is, okay? I like to tell this story because it says a lot of things, right? So Mauricio Suleiman, who inherited the throne of the head of the WBC, and we're told, oh, no, they have elections. And they always vote for Suleiman. Hey, the championship committee voted like for him. Like, you know, it is what it is, right? So we're told that. So we were told. If you remember, a couple years ago, do you guys remember when he started the whole franchise belt bullshit, and he made Canelo the franchise champion? Do you guys remember that? Now, leave aside the fact that he made Canelo the franchise champion. Let's put that to the side for a moment. I think he thought this sounded legit, and maybe there's some people at work, but he's like, yeah, we got together, me and the board of directors, we voted, we had a meeting in Hawaii. We all got together. Board members from all over the world met in Hawaii for this meeting, and we all unanimously voted for Canelo to be the franchise champion, right? That was his attempt at making it sound legit, right? But my question is, what do you mean you did it in Hawaii? Like, why Hawaii? You couldn't have done a Zoom call? You could have done a conference call of some sort? You go to one of the most expensive destinations to go to cast some votes on making Canelo the franchise champion, something you knew you were going to do anyway, just like you're going to be the president anyway, right? Now it sounds to me like you use blood, sweat, and tears of fighters with those 3% you get from every single one of them, right, for your sanctioned fights. And you paid for you and your board of directors to have a nice little vacation in Hawaii is what you did. That's what you did. So spare me, dude. I have no sympathy for these people, bro. None. That's what they're doing with the money they take from fighters. And when Marichos asked, why do you take 3%? What a ridiculous question. Having the belt on the line makes the fighters more money, blah, 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 blah. Well, now that Turkey's paying them more money, I mean, they don't really need you, right? That's quite a way of making yourself irrelevant. And seeing how your sloppy Suleiman was the sloppiest one of all, the sloppiest prostitute of all, right? Seeing how Turkey already knows firsthand how sloppy you are, he doesn't have any respect for you. It's the way it is, guys. Turki al-Sheikh has made these promoters like they've become reliant on him. Like that's what he's done. Oh, he played all these motherfuckers like he played De La Hoya like a fiddle, bro. I saw that shit coming a mile away. Go watch HCP shows. Before he bought Ring, I said, oh, he wants a Ring magazine. That's what he wants. He wants the Ring belt. That's what Turkey wants. I saw it coming a mile away. Right? I just saw it coming. Then he bought the Ring belt, right? He doesn't really need, outside of a couple of fighters that contracted under De La Hoya, he doesn't really need De La Hoya. He gave De La Hoya a nice lifeline, right? I think he paid, I forgot what it was, like $10 million or something for the Ring magazine, right? You know, good for De La Hoya, that's fine. And look at what he's done. He's weaponized the Ring magazine, right? He's weaponizing the Ring belt. But it's no different to what all of these other scumbags in this industry of boxing do, right? It's no different. When you play by the rules of whoever has the most money wins, well, then don't be surprised when the ones with the most money win. Right? When you play by the rules that those with the most money don't have to abide by the rules, then don't be surprised when those with the most money don't need to abide by the rules. Don't be surprised. This is a power play that we've never seen before. And don't say it can't happen, because I'm sure the mafia sat back and thought there's no way anybody could take over our shit when they ran boxing. The sport of boxing has seen a lot. And I see a lot of old guard and a lot of people that are traditionalists. So I understand and empathize with the concern of change, or they're reluctant to even believe there's going to be change, right? I understand that. I have my reservations as well, right? But I only came here today to let you guys know that all of these promoters and all these sanctioning bodies have been played. He made them more reliant on him than the other way around. And he also let it simmer for a bit. He allowed the world to witness all the ass kissing that they were doing while they were groveling at their feet. Sloppy Suleiman, Paco, all of them, right? He allowed all of these, like he allowed everybody to, he's like, look, I am the sugar daddy. And the boxing world, they're all my sugar babies. And he allowed that to simmer long enough so the world took notice. And then y'all saw TKO walk through the door, talking about creating a league and making big changes in the sport of boxing. And a lot of you still haven't figured out that a lot of this was just part of the plan. A lot of you haven't figured out it was never the plan to give the sport of boxing charity for life. It was never the plan to pay well above market value for fights forever. It's going to be an attempt to get a return in the investment, to reframe the market, right? And try to still deliver the fights they've been delivering, the Saudis, but at a more adequate price. And when Turkey sees Dana and when he sees TKO Sports, what he's looking at, now you don't need to agree with this, guys, but what he's looking at is a more efficient, cost-effective model. And anyone who doesn't see that, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. Right? Well, you guys thought boxing had a sugar daddy for life or what? You really thought there was never a what is in it for them? I get that, and some of it is true. Sports washing in it for them, right? The long-term plan, right? That the Saudis in general have, I get it. But at the same time, there's so many sports and so many other options. They're not really interested in just being sugar daddies for the sport of boxing. We have come on, dude. Is that what you guys want for the sport? For everybody to be playing like sugar babies? And groveling at the feet, being sloppy over the feet of a rich oligarch, basically? Is that what you want? You want these fighters to look like sugar babies and next to this dude holding his hand? Right? Is that what you want from the sport? Is that what you really thought that was going to be for life? That's it? No, sloppy Suleiman and all these other sloppy promoters and sloppy sanctioning bodies have already showed their cards. Turkey already had them doing spins on the pole and taking off their thongs and their bras for him. Or they have already spread wide on the stage for him while he made it rain for them, right? You know what I mean? They can't take back the things they said. All the ass kissing they've done, they can't do it. A lot of this is irreversible, right? From a framing standpoint. Good luck reframing it. Like, good luck trying to look tough against a dude that you allowed to pimp you for the last 2 years. Good luck. Go see how that works out for you, right? It's unbelievable, bro. I'm telling you. There's an old saying. The more people you screw on the way to the top, right? Just remember, you're going to have to kiss double the asses on the way down. So it is what it is. So just watch these fools. They're going to fold like accordions, bro. a lot of them are going to fall in line. There's going to be some resistance, obviously. But I'm seeing all these fans out here like, yeah, Top Rank needs to join forces with PBC. Yeah, what TV deal? What money? With what? Well, you guys understand? Don't you get it? So, what are you gonna do? It's like Troy letting the the Trojan in, right? And like not knowing what's inside the Trojan, like they know what's in there, but they don't give a fuck as long as they're getting what they want. But once they saw TKO walk out of the Trojan horse, like fuck, that's not what we wanted. Like, well, that's what you got, right? The sugar baby doesn't get to tell the sugar daddy, like they don't have a say, bro. The sugar baby can't tell the sugar daddy how to run shit. Okay? They just can't do it. And look at the exclusivity of partnership he gave to Dana White. That he wouldn't give it not to Warren, not to Matchroom, Warren Screensberry, or to Top Rank, to Golden Boy. I guess with Golden Boy, they had that one card to satisfy De La Hoya. He was over there or whatever, right? But look at the long-term exclusivity he gave to TKO over all these groveling, sloppy promoters and all these sellouts, essentially. Because that's what they all are, right? To a certain degree, right? Shout out to Mr. T. He threw bands to make them hold his hand. Oh, man. The sugar babies don't get to tell the sugar daddy what he can or cannot do, guys. He didn't have to do it. They did it for him. All the ass kissing, all these ceremonies, like all this over the top praising, putting him in the Hall of Fame, giving the Man of the Year awards, calling the face of boxing, and all this other stuff, right? A lot of the same dudes angry right now were all for it when he was beefing with Canelo or whatever, right? They were all for it. All for it. Like they were like, oh yeah, Turkey doesn't want to work with Canelo because he wants only the real. He doesn't want to deal with y'all were just believing dumb shit. This is all facts. Turkey has more money than all the rest of them put together. When you build a sport on, like, if you have more followers on social media, it makes you more of an A-side. Well, if that's the model you want, that's what makes Jake Paul an A-side versus virtually every boxer besides Canelo. Right? When you base things on things like that instead of actual merit and skill, right, and sport, that's what you get, right? Well, when you build something on whoever has the most money, has the most influence, well, don't be surprised if somebody with more money comes in and they control all the influence, right? When you don't have any self-respect and you become sloppy Suleiman, then don't be surprised when he exposes sloppy Suleiman for what he is, right? That's the way it is. Mauricio Sloppy Suleiman. The sloppiest one of them all. Oh no, I can't believe they did that to the WBC. The fuck? The dude using the blood, sweat, and tears of fighters, right? The money he gets from them to hold bullshit votes in Hawaii of all places, right? Give himself a nice week vacation under a palm tree. Give me a fucking break, all right? See the old Corona commercial, drinking the Corona out of the beach. That's Suleiman having his meetings. But don't worry, he's non-profit. Give me a fucking break, all right? Spare me. Okay, these are not good people, bro. When I have a problem with something TKO boxing, they haven't done anything yet, then I, like always, D-Style will speak on it. When I have a problem with something Turkey has done, like I have, I will speak on it. It's time to have principles around here. All right? And make no mistake about it, the ones that depend on the sport of boxing to make money, the ones that depend on access to make money, when that's your livelihood, you just can't take their word for it. Okay? They all have a certain level of corruption. All of them. Me, I make my own money outside of the sport of boxing. Like, that's just the way it is. Calix and I, we make our money outside of the sport of boxing. Our opinion, even if you don't like them, even if you hate our opinion, it's still our opinion. So all these sloppy people in the industry, they're the horse's ass, not the mouth. They can all get it. All of them. I'm just saying Suleiman's the sloppiest one of all. Boxing Magic. I talked shit about Paco. I guess maybe you had like clogged ears and you didn't. When I was talking shit about Paco, you didn't hear that part. But still, all right. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen to me very carefully. They all got played, bro. Every single last one of them, and they're getting beat by their own rules, right? The unspoken rules, but the rule of the one with the most money gets to get away with most of the shit. The one with the most money has the most influence. That is the sport, right? So unless you got more money than Turkey, you ain't gonna stop them from doing shit, right? Because the sugar babies don't get to tell a sugar daddy, right? And that's the relationship like a lot of these dudes created with Turki Al-Sheikh. You gladly were a sugar baby, right? He's a sugar daddy. You don't get to tell him what to do. That's just the way it is. Oh, sugar daddy, don't work with him. Not him. Give me the money, sugar daddy. Like, you don't get to say shit, bro. Right? If the Saudis want to give money to TKO, you don't get to say. None of the money that's been invested has been your money. So you don't have a say. Right? So that's all I will say. Anyways, guys, I got to get ready for work and all that good stuff. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. All right. And I'll try to read the comments later, guys. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure you hit the like button before you go. Right? Hit the like button. Share this video on all your social media platforms. And look, man, get the clip. If you get a clip and you want to tag me on Twitter, do it. I'll retweet it and all that good stuff. Let me know. Just remember, what have we learned? The sugar babies don't get to tell a sugar daddy how to spend his money. All right? I'm out. Peace.